Okay, hello guys. We are for the first Open Series broadcast. I hope you all can hear me. My name is Menno Klont and I'm doing this broadcast with Roy Schroten and Sven de Vries. Say
Hello,
hi,
Menno.
Roy.
Hello.
Well, this is also a new experience for us, so we will see what we can do and we hope we can show you a exciting race.
Yeah, it's just all about the fun, so
Yeah.
don't get mad at us if we get something wrong. It's our first time as well, so...
And if we scream, then Switzerland or Argentina had scored the decider. So yeah, we are also doing that. So we will see. We are into qualifying of the official Open Series race, and I think we can go on board with Tomislav. He's nearly completing his lap. This is one of the favorites to win, we think, because he won the last race. Oh, and he runs a bit wide. What's his time? His time is 1:26.6. 26.6. He's going to P1. But is that good enough for pole? We will see. What do you think, Roy? What do you think? Who will do best?
Of course, we have Tomislav Slivben, if I pronounce it correct, who's very fast, as well as Timu. Not Timu Toika, but Timu Valkejarvi. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry because I pronounced it wrong, I know, but I'm sorry. They are very fast, and as well Rob Mason, he's done some more GPVWC races in the past, so we know what to expect from him. He's a very good driver, and yeah, they're all pretty fast. So last time out in Austria, it was a very close battle for the lead until they collided. But yeah, I'm expecting it to be close at front.
Yeah, I'm agreeing. Let's go on board with one of the last men to qualify. It's Chris Williamson.
Yeah, Chris, also a very experienced driver, has done a lot of races here and in other leagues, so
yeah.
He's not very fast, but he's consistent, and that's what you need sometimes as well. So.
He's driving Nicho Green, so we will see what he can do. I think Chris Williamson is a guy who knows what he can do. So I think he might not get pole, but I think he will finish the race. And yeah, I think this is his main ace to play. He will finish, and we will see where he finishes. So let's see. Still on board, I think. He's 1.6 seconds up. That says enough about Valkejarvi's time. That guy was absolutely flying the whole lap. Somebody needs to go to the bathroom. What is Williamson his time? 1:29.2. He goes to P7. So that's our qualifying done. That's Timu Valkejarvi gets pole in front of Tomislav Slivben and Rob Mason in P3. Roy, what do you think?
Yeah, it was a very close qualifying. It's good to see all them up there driving. It's all about learning at the moment and just get in the spotlight for a team to move up to the Formula Challenge and even further. That's what we saw with Bruno Ferreira. He won almost every race here, and now he has a seat in the Formula Challenge, so that's good to see them moving up.
Yeah, you can see that the whole Open Series is just drivers coming in and showing what they can do, and then they go to the FC. That's mostly the aim, but we also have some drivers doing races in the Super Cup. That's great to see. And I see the field. You see a lot of new names, but also some names from last year. We have James Ross, who drove for Adonis Engineering last year in the Formula Challenge. He is making a comeback, and I think it's great that we have him back, because he knows also how to drive this car, and yeah, we will see how he will drive at his comeback race. Yeah. Let's see. We have I think 3 people from Lithuania. We've got a guy from South Africa, and we've got some guys from England, and we've got a Finnish guy. So yeah. Oh, and the race is starting. See that?
Who do you guys reckon is going to be the favorite for the win in this race?
Oh, hello Sven. I
Well,
think it's Falky Jarvie, but Tommy Slav and Rob Mason could be in as well.
I'm going for Timu as well. He's very fast. He has some experience from the previous races, and I think he can do it here.
I'll put my money on Tommy Slav. He seems very motivated and very eager to practice a lot in order to get there. So,
Yes.
but it would definitely not rule out anyone behind him. We've seen Rob Mason driving in several other series, so you know, could be a dangerous outsider.
Forkiavi leads the grid, and for the formation lap, we will see after the formation lap who will get the best start. Like Tommy Slav is doing this for the whole season already, so I think he knows what to do at the start.
He's got a lot of experience.
Yeah.
So in 6th position, James Ross. Is that the same James Ross that was driving in the WSS in Spain? If I'm not mistaken.
I'm not sure, but yeah, we need to see that. We've got Chris Williamson in P7. We talked about him earlier, and I think he will be very competitive. I think, yeah, we will see what he can do, but I've got good faith in a good position for him.
Yeah, it's you know, basically it's all about being consistent. There's a lot of slipstreaming opportunities. Of course, we have the hairpin. That's a perfect spot to outbrake somebody.
Yeah. And now in 8 we have Fareka. I'm not sure how to pronounce his name, but yeah, we'll just say that, in the purple car. And we have Ribelis. I think he had the fastest time last race in the blue Open Series car. And then we have Mr. Nell from South Africa, I believe, and he will, well, starting last, but yeah, we will see what he can do. The drivers line up, we will see. Guys, it's starting.
It's going to be a close race, I reckon.
Yes, I think the top 6 will be very close. And I think the rest will do great as well. 1 light, 2 light, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. Who's got the best start? And it's...
The excellent start by Fareka in the purple car, immediately up to 5th. And Mason looking in the outside of Steven.
Oh, and they run wide.
Actually, I think Tomislav might have a go at Falkir Jarvie this turn. Doesn't make it.
Oh, Mason.
So
See
far,
that?
pretty good. No spins, no crashes, no contact. Now they're gonna go about 5 wide on the straight. Like,
See that
straight.
purple car go, guys. We'll just go right.
The right guy's outbraking. He's gonna go from 5th to... Oh, he spins.
He spins. It was such a good start for him. Let's see what he can do in the rest of the race. Really
As
sad.
mentioned before the start of the race, Mason does seem like a dangerous outsider because he's in the lead.
Yeah. And Falky Jarvie on P2. He looks very...
Oh, and Ribelis and Steven touch, and Ribelis is off.
No damage.
Thankfully for him, it's just a spin. There's no damage. He is now in last position, unfortunately.
Roy, how did you see the first lap incidents and start?
I'm just seeing a replay now. Yeah, he spins it. It seems like himself, but it might as well have been a little touch to the back. But I think it's a racing incident, really.
Okay,
looks like the battle for the lead is on between Falky Jarfi and Mason at the moment. Tommy Slav seems to be a little away, but
And I hope we can get an onboard from Falky Jarvi. Hope we can see now where Mason is winning it and where Falky Jarvi is winning his time on Mason. I'm seeing that slipstream working already. High top speed from Falky Jarvi. And he looks maybe a bit better into the break.
Up into the podium position.
Yes.
Third. Did a nice overtake on Stephen, but he's right behind him.
Stephen will come back. He will come back.
He's gonna look at the outside here. That's gonna be a tough overtake, and decides to stay behind that.
All 10 cars still in competition, but there only can be one leader, and that's the green car of Mason.
He runs a little wide there, but that's not enough for Jarfi to make a move. Oh, James Ross is off. He almost went into the back of Chris Williamson. He's lost his front wing. He's gonna have to go into the pit and get that repaired, unfortunately for him.
He's not out. Oh, Falky Jarvi. Falky Jarvi looks very fast. I think he did go for maybe a slower setup, but one setup who's really stable. Let's see.
Paraiki is also into the pit lane. I'm not sure why he's in. He didn't seem to have much damage, but maybe there was some suspension damage.
Or no fuel. Oh, it's the slipstream of Falky Jarvi. Mason. But Mason will easily keep this, I think. Yes. And the fight for the last podium position is still on for Brewer and Sven. Meanwhile, the Dual now is doing great. Starting from last position, he's already in P5. So yeah, you can see some guys don't have it in one lap, but they still can manage to do a good race stint.
Exactly, doing a good job. Chris Williams also looking very competitive in the 6th position, very keeping it out of the wall, which is important here.
I think the top 6 are very are currently a lot faster than the other 4 guys. Yeah.
Exactly. At the moment, it looks as if we've got 3 groups battling for 1st place, 3rd place, 5th place. And is Pogacar if you're going to put it on the inside here? It's going to be close. It looks like well, Mason breaks very late. Is he going to hold on?
Yeah, he's got him.
Does. Very nice.
And Roy.
Meanwhile, Daniel Brewer is setting the fastest time, so maybe you can catch up with them, or maybe Rob and Timu just lost some time while battling, but Daniel really seems to be fast at the moment, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens there.
He's indeed catching up very quickly. Last second he was half a second faster. He's now only 1.3 seconds away from the lead. So the way it's looking now is going to be a 3-way battle. But don't rule out Tommy Slav. See if you can get some speed and close to get to them, and see what happens.
Yeah, we must see how the tires will last, and I think Tommy Slav knows how to make tires last, and he's currently not out of it. But
exactly.
That Brewer guy looks very fast, and if they
Jarfi on the outside of Mason, sorry to interrupt you, Menno.
Yeah. And this is really good for Brewer.
He's right on the back of him. I think he's just a couple tenths away now.
Let's get an onboard from Brewer if we not have that already. Let's see.
Pogacar, we're gonna put it on the inside here again? No, he's gonna stay behind it.
Another fastest lap of Brewer. Let's see.
Nice access from Pogacar there, and he's already past Mason. We saw Gregory late here last time.
Brewer can do the idle lean and
I think with the exit of Brewer and the still smoking it now, we may actually take both of them now.
Oh, don't do 3 wide, guys. Don't do 3 wide. Oh.
You've seen that 3 wide right here.
Falky Jarvi should have.
Oh, he's gonna.
Oh,
They're
Oh,
3 wide into the
three
chip.
wide,
Wow.
and
He's
Brewer!
gonna get out.
Yes! No,
No,
Mason!
That's
Oh, fuck it, Jarvie! Oh, you look so strong.
Jarvie trying to get a place, but loses one. So Jarvie's back in third position now. Tomislav looking to... seems to be struggling a little bit with pace, but hopefully can catch back up. Meanwhile, we also have a battle going on between Ribelis and Tinteres for 7th position.
Both of the Lithuanian
Because
guys.
Ribelis just took that position from him.
And in the back of the field is James Ross. Yeah, if you need to pit, then it's deadly for your race chances. Oh, and Mason! What is he doing? Mason was off. Oh. From 1st to 4th place.
Mason, a replay, actually, what happened to him? He got on the grass. Lost a lot of time. Tomislav now seems to have caught up a bit.
Oh, Brewer!
Very wide there. Now Jarvie gets passed. I'm thinking Jarvie seems to be the faster guy, but he got kind of held up behind Mason. So we'll see, if now that he has nobody in front of him, if he can get away from the rest of the field and try and win this race.
What a race if you see that Jarvie was in P1, fall back to P3, and now he's P1 again. That's how close it is, and that's how good those guys are. They have respect for each other, but yeah, they are going to the limit.
Exactly, now Mason on the inside of Sven. Very nice, left room for each other.
Oh.
Mason breaks just a little later, and he takes the position very well.
Well done.
Very nice. Yeah, like you were mentioning, they have a lot of respect for each other on track. And that's good to see. It's good to now lay a good foundation for the further classes and from the Channel Super Cup or even the Super League. It's important to have respect for each other on track.
Oh, Vries is catching Tinteres.
Yeah, Ribelis got away from Tinteres as soon as he passed him, and now Vries is looking to pass him as well for P8.
Chris Williamson in his own little world, but yeah, he's still driving, and his currently fastest time is at 1:28.6, and he just got his fastest lap of his race. The fastest lap of the race is now for Teemu Valkki-Jarvi with at 1:26.799. It shows the guy in the lead is one of the fastest on track, or the fastest.
Exactly. I mean, they gave him a chance to take the lead, and you know, at the moment he's taking advantage of that and showing everybody why he's in front.
Yes. Roy, what do you thought about all of this?
Yeah, it's great fighting, great stuff. They have some really good speed in there as well. If you watch at the Formula Challenge times and these times, they might have been as well in the top 15 during the race, I imagine. But yeah, it's really great stuff. Doat Nel is also catching up on the back of Tomislav, so I'm expecting a battle there anytime soon. So interesting race to see.
Let's see what will be the time of Valkki-Jarvi now. Will he get another fastest lap? And he does. Oh, this is a really, really good time. 1:26.298. That is really, well, yeah. It would be, I think, really good if in the FC as well. So you can see how good this guy is doing in the race. What's Brewer doing? Brewer is following, but nothing more, but also nothing less. If Valkki-Jarvi makes a mistake, Brewer will be absolutely on the back of him. Well, Mason is in P3. I think he, after that slight moment off, he does a good race so far, and yeah, I think he wants that last podium position. Well, Tomislav is in P4. I expected a bit more of him because, yeah, he was the winner of the last race. But yeah, he doesn't look like he has the true pace. But then again, he's not that far off. And like I mentioned before, I think his tire strategy will be one of the best. He wants. Let's see. We see Rebelis now with Tinteris, of course, and oh, Tinteris runs a bit wide.
From the three, Rebelis is the fastest in lap times, but yeah, you have to pass as well, and that can be hard. So let's see if Faraika can catch up even more and close the gap and have a three-way battle.
We will see. I think if passing is coming, it will be on the main straight. Oh, much better exit from Rebelis. But can he get the drive? Can he get the slipstream? I don't think so. Oh, now he's coming. I think he will outbrake him. Oh, is he? He's alongside him, and he's faster. Get him! Get him! Get him! And he's got him. But how is the braking going? Oh, Tinteris! Oh, and it touch. But Rebelis got the place. What can Tinteris do? Oh, and he runs wild. I think Rebelis will move away from Tinteris. But it was an interesting battle. Meanwhile, Tinteris is getting some problems with Faraika, who's behind him in the purple car. It's really fun. This is an all Lithuanian battle, because I believe Faraika, Tinteris and Rebelis are all from Lithuania, so yeah. Lithuania is on the broadcast. Yeah, James Ross, what are you doing? Actually, his pace is not too bad, only yeah, his pit stop.
Yeah, had some problems at the beginning. His pace indeed seems good. Also, Faraika now setting a 27.5. And the Rebelis and Tinteris still fighting for a little bit now. Rebelis seems to get away now into the hairpin. But yeah, the field seems to be spread out now for a bit. Timu is going on for a very fast lap again. He set another fastest lap of the race last time out, so let's see if he can do that again now.
Yeah.
Oh, well, yep, we have a crash and a lost wheel from Tinteris.
Oh no, Tinteris! Oh no! Oh, yeah, his first race, and it's an DNF. Oh, what a shame, yeah. I think if you have the first race of your GPVWC career, then yeah, you want to finish. And it's sad he did not finish, but yeah, that's also racing. You can crash if you go to the limit. So that means James Ross will be promoted to P9, while Faraika is promoted to P8. Now it's interesting if Faraika can get a Rebelis. And I hope we can get an on board of that, of Faraika, because I think he's the faster one of Rebelis.
Yeah, seems to keep it now pretty good, so onto the main straight now, so... Oh, not really that good of an exit, but he's in slipstream now. Let's see if he can make it.
He's a lot more of top speed Faraika. Let's see what he can do.
Is he going for the dive bomb? No, he's waiting. It's probably good at the a little touch in the back, but it's all going well, so let's see if we can outbrake him in this corner.
We have currently passed the halfway point, so it's now a real sprint to the finish.
We're also having a fight for the third place between Tomislav and Rob Mason. Rob Mason at the back of Tomislav at the moment, going into turn 1.
Yeah, we did not know it, but Tomislav overtook Mason, and I'm wondering if that. I think that's not on true pace, but more.
He seems to have lost
Yeah.
quite some time in the second sector, so maybe he outbraked himself into the hairpin, but he's right behind Tomislav now.
Oh, and he's coming for a move.
Tomislav going to the inside, Rob
Yeah.
Mason on the outside.
Inside
Who's
is
going to
easier.
brake later?
Oh, Tomislav.
Tomislav. Maybe.
Cut back. No, not quite.
Rob Mason looking again on the outside. He can't break it.
Well done, you. Well done. Oh, a bit of touching. Oh, 7 and 8 next to each other, and we're seeing Rebellis and Foreika. I think this is the best battle we have now, but the battle for 3 and 4 is also very interesting.
Yeah, Rob Mason lost his place again, but let's look at the battle for 7th at the moment.
Well, Rebellis has a little gap now. Oh, he runs wide, he goes off. And that's Foreika. Well done, Foreika. Just kept him under pressure for some laps, and now he's passed.
Rob Mason still behind Tomislav, going on to the straight now again. Let's see who has the better exit. It seems to be Rob Mason.
Yes, I think he has the...
Tomislav again going for the inside. Rob Mason early outside of his slipstream. Let's see if he can outbrake him now, this time. Going into the hairpin. Mason seems to brake a little bit later, but Tomislav has the inside, so has the corner.
They touched a little, but you can't pass Tomislav that easy. And he will fight everything he has to get that last podium spot. Rebellis and Foreika again. And Foreika, Rebellis is coming back, yeah, but Foreika closes the door. Oh, and Rebellis, kind of a sad exit of that corner. Let's see, yeah. Farky Jarvi just flying away at the very top. But Brewer is not that slow. He's, I think, sometimes a lap slower, but it doesn't mean he's doing a bad pace now. He's doing a very good pace.
You should just try to keep up with Timu now and wait for a mistake maybe, and then maybe catch him that way. He isn't that much slower, around a 10th a lap slower, so it's not much, but he has to keep up. Stay consistent, stay on the track, and that's really the secret for the Open Series to get a good result here.
Yeah. Mr. De Watnal is still in 5th place. Yeah, we are not seeing him doing anything, yeah, but racing, but he's not battling. And he has a quiet race, but I think he does a good job. +5 positions after the start. It's not something to be ashamed of, and this is really good. Let's see.
Tomislav and Rob still battling. Oh, Mason is sliding a little bit, but he keeps it under control. Rob Mason seems to have better exits, but Tomislav seems to be faster into the corners and in the braking.
It's really hard to say which of those two is the guy who will get out on top.
Rob Mason is really fast, but Tomislav defends the inside of most of the time. If he
runs wide, Mason will come the outside. He gets the outside.
Tomislav again on the inside, just braking into him. That's really good way to defend. So Rob Mason needs to try and get the inside at some point.
And
Side by side here, again on the outside. But he has some more space. Can he cut him off? Oh yes. Oh, that was some lacking by me, but breaking into the corner, and Rob has it.
Rob has it, yeah.
Great stuff. He isn't gone from Tomislav though, so He has to drive away from him now. Tomislav might be a little bit faster in the second and third sector, so if he can keep up.
There's something was happening between Rebilis and Ferreira, because Ferreira lost a lot of time. He did a 1:36, and that's I believe not that good. So yeah, Ferreira lost the position to Rebilis. And we are in lap 15 of 17, and Farkajavi looks like he can pull it out of the heads, and will we have a finish winner?
Oh, Farker crashed again, but had a little spin, but he seems to be unharmed and under rain now again.
Oh, Tomislav and Mason, this is the best seat in the house if you are on board with Sven. Oh.
Needs to get into the slipstream now. Rob Mason seems to have a little bit more top speed, but let's see if the slipstream can deny it.
Oh,
Here they come.
It's coming.
Go to the inside. Yes.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. But the cutback, it's for Mason.
Yeah, Rob Mason takes it again. Great fighting by these two for the last spot on the podium. They really wanted both to be in the spotlight for potential team members to sign them, of course. Rob Mason won a Formula Challenge race at Monaco once for Squire Motorsport, but oh, here he's going a little bit wide on the curbs, so Tomislav can keep up again.
I think that was Gav Mason, to be honest, but yes,
Oh, yeah.
still, maybe it's his brother, and
Could be.
then they have the same talent. Well, there is well, Ferreira just pitted for I believe his second pit stop, so something was going not right there. Yeah.
Oh, Tomislav going really wide there, but managed to keep it on.
Oh, and we are already on last lap. So, Farkajavi, what are you going to do?
And Timu isn't slowing down because he just set the fastest time of the race again, so even though he has a gap of around 7 seconds, he isn't slowing down anything, so but no cars are left, so that's a great oh no, Ferreira is left, I'm sorry, but the pace seems to be fast by all of them. Ribble is catching up to Chris Williamson, but I don't think he can make that. And of course this battle with Rob Mason and Tomislav.
Well, Timu Farkajavi entering the stadium section for the last time this race. He can cruise it just to the finish line, and he can get his first win at the GPVWC Open Series. Last corner, and guy, we have a new winner. It's Timu Farkajavi. Well done. It's Brewer getting P2. He's getting on the podium. Well done.
And Rob Mason is going to be third because Tomislav made a few mistakes there. So Rob Mason taking the final spot on the podium. Really good job after
Yes,
a really great fight.
Mason P3, well done. Sven for, oh, now P5, but he closed down.
It. Timu, by the way, set his fastest lap again in the final lap, so great
Wow.
stuff by him. Chris Williamson now going over the finish almost in the last corner.
Oh,
Person-
Rebel is spun. He crashed.
He lost his front wing. Let's see if James Ross can catch him up, maybe get
I think.
7th place then. No, that gap seems to be a little bit big. Yeah, Ribelis is going to be 7th, while James Ross is going to be 8th.
Oh, fuck it, Jerry, what are you doing? Oh, also a crash from the
Very,
car.
very big hit. I hope he's okay behind his computer. But
You can see what happened, sometimes with the tire strategy. The tires are absolutely worn at the last lap, and that's the challenge. What happens? Some guys, the grip is gone, and then they lose the grip in there. Yeah, they
yeah,
get it.
maybe you saw Ribelis had a problem and wanted to catch up on him again. But everybody finished in the end, except for Tinteris. That's a real shame, but quite a good show by these drivers.
Yeah, that's true. I think we can say that the top three looks good enough for FC, if you ask me. If you see it through pace, they would do great at the FC race. I think this will be almost the end of this broadcast. Well, like Roy, Sven, and me did it for the first time, and yeah, it's sometimes improvising, but it was quite fun, and yeah. Roy?
Yeah, the Open Series is is the league where everybody can join and try their best efforts to see if they like it, the racing and the commentating. So that's what we've been doing now. We'll probably be back in 2 weeks at the Hungaroring, but yeah, it's a learning curve for everybody. So
Yes.
I hope you enjoyed it.
Yes, and now, well, the GPVWC Formula Challenge races are starting soon, so I'm saying just going to watch that, guys. That will be also a great spectacle to watch that, and we will be back in 2 weeks. To you all, thanks for watching. Bye bye.
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 Staat die uit?